Hello, a very good day to you. Welcome to another episode of our weekly chart analysis. So today we'll be commencing with AUDUSD. But if this is the first time you're visiting this channel, please do wait to subscribe for future videos so that you could just get a notification and benefit from it. So without wasting time, let's commence with $0 United States dollar. Okay, so before we could say anything on this chart or come to any conclusion, we have to map out our area of value so we could really know what this market is saying. So it's best to turn our chart into the horizontal format like this. Then we'll go straight to the D1. But before that, we'll go to the weekly chart to see what happened the last week. Okay, as you can see, the last week was a very strong bearish momentum candlestick that started without a wick and closed without a wick. The wick was very minimum, just like a dot. So you can see the bearish move was very strong. Okay, that's telling us that this trend is a bearish trend. So move on to the daily. Since we are daily traders, then you turn your chart into a line chart, just like this. And with this, I guess you can already see the area of value that very visible. So we just start drawing them. Just start drawing the area of value. This is one. We'll map them out. Okay. We'll map out the area of value. Okay. And then I think here's another one. Here's another one. So upon drawing this, we'll go to the H4 to get a clearer picture. And yeah, you can see here the market reacted here before it broke through, came back and went further. And I guess this is the last one where the market go to, and it ran from there with a very high, that's a very high supply zone. So currently this is the H4, and you can see the market just broke through its strong support at this level, this place here. That was a reasonable support that was broken, and from the look of things we could see, then we zoom out a bit and see what the market is saying. It's extremely obvious that this is a strong bearish trend. Okay, and is heading for this support here. It will definitely come here, but before it will come here, he might just make a pullback to this gray moving average here, or maybe to this point, then drop down back. Okay, so this market will be looking at shorting it, but before we do that, I won't just jump into the market. We have to wait till London session opens, then we'll look out for the H4 candle, how it closed. If it closed bullish, that is during a pullback, we'll wait for a bearish setup to form before entering, or better still, we go to the H1. Okay, we go to the H1, is loading. Okay, it's done. We'll go to the H1. Okay, the H1 is getting ready for a pullback, but before we enter the market, we have to wait for a bearish candlestick to form below this moving average. Then we short the market and our stop loss is slight above the moving average or the former swing high. Okay, so this is gonna be a short market for the week, so it should be on your watch list. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Let's check out Euro USD. We move straight to D1. Let's see the weekly candlestick. Oh whoa, this is still a very strong bearish. The market has been bearish for a very long time. Okay, this chart has been analyzed already. All the area value has been drawn. You can see there was a double top here, before the bearish move began. You can see this was a strong confirmation of the bearish move when the neckline was broken here, and it came all down, and this was a very strong support that has been broken. At first it had a rejection here, went back up, and you can see moving average is a very strong it's a very strong dynamic support and resistance. And you can see how it has been respecting it all this way the way down, and it just broke this support. Okay, so what we'll be expecting now is a mini pullback to retest this zone and the trend continues, or maybe if it's a false breakout, we'll find out after that. But first, let's go to our daily chart and see what's happening. Okay, in the daily chart we can see a bullish candlestick pattern that has been formed here. That is to say, the retesting of this support is set. Okay, it's about to retest this support that has been broken. That's why we will know if the trend is still intact or is a reversal is near. But mainly looking at it with the distance from the moving average and the current market price, this trend is still intact, though you could buy this market for a very short while. And how you could do that is just you wait till the market section of the London to commence, then you go to your H1. You can see it's already merry-go-rounding around the moving average. It has crossed over, but the momentum for the bullish side is very weak. Okay, so it's either you wait to get a bullish candlestick with a reasonable momentum, then you buy, but it's gonna be a short though before it comes back, or preferably you wait it out and wait for the sell. Okay, so but the H1 is trying to change trend, but is very weak. Okay, so the bearish trend, the bearish traders are still slightly in control of the market, but we're going to be sure after the market has reached this zone. It might get to the place, it might not, but it might retest this zone. After retesting this zone, that also will know if it's going to be a false breakout or the trend is going to continue. But from the look of things, the bearish trend might continue. It is just going to pull back a little, so you could grab some bullish pips from here, then go back to shorten it. But before you do that, you enter the market from H1. You go wait for the H4 to form. Then if the H4 is forming bullishly, you now get a confirmation from either your H1 or your 30 minutes in line with your H4. Okay, so don't get it mixed up. Once your H1 and your H4 is not in line, you back off the market. Okay, so which other one? Okay, let's check out GBPUSD. Basically, USD is doing great this period. Seems like it's the strongest pair across board. Let's check out what happened last week. It was still a very strong bearish candlestick. Though let's check out this what happened here. Wow, this is a very strong demand zone. You can see how the market ran from this place last time we got here. So this is it is a weak support on the weekly time frame. Markets might get to this place and do a little reaction, but this is a very strong zone that the market might not be able to cross. Yeah, it's a very strong zone, this whole zone. Yeah, but currently the market is trying to do a pullback, just a retracement. The forex market moves in waves, and it's not bound to just keep dipping and dipping and dipping. So all you need to do is to go with the trend. Remember, the trend is your friend. So back to the D1. D1 is, this is a very nice bullish engulfing. Okay, so this to tell you the pullback is certain. Okay, you can just wait for the London session to open, then you move in with your H4. Once your H4 is bullish, then you confirm with your H1. If the H1 is bullish, then you're good to go. Currently you can see the price is already above the moving average, both moving average, signifying a bullish trend on the H1. Okay, so we could grab a very nice pips from here, but first you need to wait for the London session to open, because that's where you get a lot of trading momentum, a lot of active traders. Okay, so that is that. With a confirmation of your H1 and your H4 in line, you're good to go. So moving on to the next one, let's go with USD card. USD card, yeah, was in this trade and I left. So let's check out what happened last week. Whoa, there's a very nice bullish trade right there. Okay, me looking at this chart, you can see is on the weekly is on a ranging market, on a ranging phase. Okay, the weekly is on a serious ranging phase that if you look very well, you can see the market left this whole zone. In time past, the market left this whole zone with speed. Okay, so the market might still try to retest this zone to see how it could see to if it could push it harder or upper. Okay, but this place, this market is close to being bearish. This for the weekly, but let's go down to the daily to get a clearer picture. Okay, you can see this there was a bullish engulfing after this whole doji pin bar and a lot of indecision that happened here before the market did this bullish. It's a very strong bullish indication, so it's heading to the top. So like I said, it's going to really try to test if it could break this place, then that's when we'll know if it will or not. But currently it's on a bull side. But first, before you jump in, you have to, this is when you say you buy higher. Okay, but you have to be sure in order to get caught by the big sharks, in order to get trapped, you have to work with your H4. If your H4 is in line bullishly, then you confirm with your H1. And once you're on your H1, you can see this the last time market got to this area, it retraced back to this place, this areas, and you can get that was about how many pips? 28740 27, more than almost more than 100 pips. Okay, yeah, 2827, yeah. Okay, so you can see there's a probability that the market might still come here, maybe form a double top or whatsoever, or pull back. But that's why you have to go with the double confirmation of the 2 time frames before you enter. But if I were to be you, with the current zone I'm seeing here, because this trend is weak, Yeah, this trend is weak. You can see the distance between the market price and the moving average is no more significant compared to here, this whole area. You can see the market really it just did the first breaker here and went back, and you can see it did another one and it has gone up. So it's kind of in a consolidating phase currently. So the trend is weak. I should be looking at shorting it. Okay, so but if you still want to buy, you have to be very careful. So that's that. Let's look at another one. Let's look at it. Okay, let's look at one stock. Let's just check out one stock and check out one USD pair, one JPY pair before we call it a day. So this is in US500. Let's go to the weekly chart and see what happened there. There's a very nice bearish candlestick right there, man. Yeah. So what do we expect this week? We should be expecting bearish continuation or pullback. But let's go to the daily and see what's happening there. Whoa, this is a very strong zone, a very strong demand zone right here. You can see the last time price came here, it went back up with a really nice momentum. You can see this big bullish candlestick and this other one very nice engulfing. You can see it has come and reversed immediately before it retested this grey moving average here and came back with a bearish engulfing. So this chart is how will I put it, is kind of indecisive currently because it's on a support and is on a support and same time showing a bearish engulfing. So there's a high probability that the bear move, this is a bearish market though, notwithstanding, the bearish movement can continue, or an immediate reversal, that's a Murabuzu candlestick, can just form. That's an immediate reversal. So what you should do now as a day trader, you go to your H4, may the and during the London market session, and watch what happens if it's the bearish or bullish. Then you go to the H1, and confirm what is saying. Okay, H1, you could see the distance between the moving average is very far. A pullback is imminent, but the bearish move is still very intact. Okay, so if you still want to buy the pullback, well, fine and good. Or if you want to wait for the bearish move, perfect, because the daily and the weekly are signifying the bearish move until they prove otherwise. So remember, your H1, your H4 should be in line before you jump into the market, and that's when your trading result is guaranteed with about 75%, because both are in the same direction, and before any pullback or change of direction happen, you must have taken it some pips profitably. So that's just that. And then one last one, let's check out USD. No, we've done love USD. Let's check out GBPJPY. Yeah, GBPJPY. So let's check out the weekly and see what happened. Whoa, that's a very nice bearish candlestick right there. You can see the upper week, the market tried moving upward and it was pushed down to this level. And last week the bearish move was very interesting. The bears did a lot of great work right here, and currently that's a very nice bearish engulfing. And I guess this week we'll be looking at more bears, but let's go to the daily and see what's happening. The daily is pointing kind of bullish, but the bullish is weak. Yeah, you can see the last. Okay, let's count this candlestick and this other bullish candlestick. You can see the candlestick after this high momentum candlestick didn't cover the wick of this form. That's to tell you the bullish candle, this bullish move is weak. Okay, so I will be looking at shorting this market. Okay, but before I do that, I have to go to my H4 for more confirmation, and that will be during the London market session in the morning. And depending on what I see, if I see a bullish candlestick pattern, and same time I still see a bullish candlestick on my H4 and is not too close to a supply zone, I might take the bullish move, but I think it will be best if I just take the bearish move, because me looking at this place, you can see the high momentum in which the market ran from this zone right here. Okay, so maybe the market might try to retest it to see if it can break it or not, or it might just zip them back here and retest this other 50 moving average. That's this red moving average right here, because this bearish move seems currently weak. Okay, but the beginning of the week, this week is going to tell us if the bullish is going to continue, or if it's going to gain more momentum or lose more momentum. It all depends on the behavior of how traders react to the market. But the main thing is to look at is your candlestick, because your candlestick never lies. Follow your candlestick pattern and you're always good to go. Okay, so I'll be looking at my H4 irrespective to my H1, and I'll do the needful accordingly. So this, okay, I think I should just draw the parameters of my, that's the area of value of my chart, so that we can get a clear picture of it. So you can see there's a very strong zone right there, and here is another one. You can see that. Okay, I hope you now know why the market is trying to lose momentum now. Okay, so let's just focus on this now. So if we could get a bearish move here, that's very nice A train, and there we go. So that will be all. You can just replicate what I've done in any of your charts, and you get a good result. So thanks for listening, and please, if you benefit anything from this video, do well to give a thumbs up, and if there's anything you want me to cover, please do leave it at the comment section. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Do have a lovely week ahead.